AmFam, it's that time of year again, Sephora sale. I do these videos every single time, and every single time I recommend the same products, but y'all love it. I went from doing my recommendations to sharing the things that you don't want. I ain't doing none of that today. We're gonna do this a little bit differently, all right? We're gonna roll through my Sephora favorites, all right? We're gonna pull up, we're gonna take a look, and there's some things in there. Now, do we want these things? Maybe. Do we need them? Maybe, probably not, but we're gonna find out, all right?
I like my coffee black, wife too. Don't turn this into no controversy, it's my boo. I can make $250,000 off a haiku, and I can make another quarter off at times too.
So the first thing I got in here is this new Patrick Ta Major Dimension Face Palette. I'm a Patrick Ta fan. I have a couple of his palettes. I have some for my own collection. I have some that I utilize on my clients. Heavy. And this one here is the Major Holiday. So it's got 4 blushes, 2 powders, 2 creams, and then 4 eye toppers. Now, do we want it? Not really. Do we need it? I don't think so. Next product. See, you see how easy this is? This is gonna be fun. Next up, every time I speak of anything that has to do with Pat McGrath, Fenty Beauty, and for some reason, if I'm just not into it, people go crazy. It's almost to the point where I'm like, yo, does Miss Pat or Riri have you on the payroll? Cause you is working overtime trying to make me think otherwise or like a product or be into something that I'm just simply not into. This is her Mothership Bougie. I don't know what that word is. I'm not about to butcher it. Brilliant Sunstruck Splendor Full Face Palette. Pat always has these grand names, right? Do we want it? No. Do we need it? No. That was easy. There's nothing about this palette that speaks to me. I don't like the packaging, the colors on the inside, no. And here's the thing. Anytime we're talking about Pat McGrath or Natasha Denona, we're never talking about the formula. Their formulas, mwah, superior, 110%. It's just the color story is not speaking to me. I mean, honestly, and this is just looking at photos, because you have to understand also, when you're looking at things in photos via seeing it with your own eye, just depending on the camera, the lighting, sometimes things look less than what they are, or you see it in person and you're pleasantly surprised, because that has happened to me before. This looks lackluster AF to me. I don't want it, don't need it. Coming up next, Natasha Denona, I need a nude eyeshadow palette. So when this first came out, it was in my cart. And then ABH Fall Romance came out and I was like, okay, no, we don't need it. Now, I have my Mario palette, Ethereal Eyes, and I have been loving that palette. This one here is hard for me because I am not only a Natasha Denona fan, I am a stan, I am a collector. Now, do I want this? Yes. Do I need it? No. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't need it. I have this color story.
Don't deny that I could use some company.
Color story isn't anything I don't already have, but it's just, I'm a fan, you guys. I'm a fan. So we're gonna leave that one in there because I don't know. I'm on the fence. All right, Laneige Lip Glowy Balm and Peppermint. Do I want it? Yes. Do I need it? Yes, because you can never have too many lip balms. This one's limited edition. It's for the holidays. I have the peach one in my purse. Y'all know I'm a massive fan of the lip sleeping mask, in the little jars. Those are amazing. The lip balms are amazing as well. So this is a yes. Makeup by Mario, Surreal Skin. So when it first came out, I knew already this is a great product. Do I want it? I don't know. Do I need it? Absolutely not. I have so many. I'm talking so, wait, what's this thing here in the corner of, I don't know what this means. I have some little, I don't know what this means. Am I even focused? In the name of Jesus, I apologize if the first 4 minutes and 45 seconds of this is not in focus. I think we're Gucci now. Okay. Do I need it? No, because I do not need another concealer. However, I am a heavy, avid watcher of Aaliyah's Face on YouTube. She has been ranting and raving about this concealer. So, do I want it? Yes. Do I need it? No. Am I gonna get it? Eventually. Eventually, I will get it. Where did that come from? That was an accident. All right, K-Alley. So, ever since I was working at Macy's, I got introduced deeper into fragrance. So for me with fragrances, I'm not like a heavy fragrance girl. Like I have my 2 that I like. I stay with those and I don't deviate. But when I was there, I was definitely dipping and dabbling. So now I got a little bit of fragrance knowledge on me. And K-Alley is Huda Beauty's brand. And this is Oudgasm. This one is not the right one. I have Tobacco Oud. No, the one that I was looking at, there was 2. There was Vanilla Oud and then what was the other one? What happened to it? Shoot. It was Vanilla and Cafe. Those 2 sound amazing. Now these unfortunately are only available online, so I can't even go into store and smell them. So I'll probably get one of them, probably the Cafe, because I don't have anything that smells like that. I know I have some fragrances that have like the oud and the vanilla undertones because I love those scents in general, but the Cafe? Next, Patrick Ta Major Dimension 3 matte eyeshadow palette. I have seen it in Sephora. I have swatched it. I've walked past it several times. Do I want it? Yes. Do I need it? No. I don't need it. I do not need another neutral matte eyeshadow palette. As difficult as that is for me. Next up, Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes. Do we want it? Yes. Do we need it? Yes. Do we already have it? Yes. And I love it. This palette came out last year. I already did my video on it. And these shimmers here, they're so glowy. So my signature look is glowy glam. And like when I say glowy glam, it's like the skin looks like skin. Like I don't want that skin too matte, but I also don't want you looking greasy like a glazed donut, just like a natural glow. But then I like this like just sickening glowy eye. This gives me that. I'm obsessed. Love the matte. I love this palette. Yes, 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 yes. Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Unlock Palette. I saw this the other day in the store. Do we want it? No. Do we need it? No. We still have this one. I still like this one. I still use this one. And then honestly, I don't understand what the purpose of this was if they weren't going to switch it. That's just where I'm at with it. It makes 0 sense to me. You don't need it. We don't need it. If you got this one from last year, you're fine. Next up, Carolina Herrera, the mini Good Girl and Good Girl Blush perfume set. Do we want it? Yes, because the Good Girl Blush is my current favorite fragrance and has been since it came out in the springtime. And this is what it looks like. And I don't like traveling with it, so I just want it so I can have a mini size to travel with. Nothing more, nothing less. That's all. That's all. All right, next up, Danessa Myricks Beauty Light Work. This is the new one. I Am palette for eyes and face. I love Danessa Myricks. She is a phenomenal makeup artist. I keep going back and forth, forth. And you know, do I want it? No. Do I need it? No. Because I use her Color Fix shadows in my kit. I like those. I don't need another glittery thing. Like I'm looking at these specific tones and those aren't exactly tones that I would utilize enough for the type of artistry that I do. Now, if you do more so of editorial work, then yes, you would probably get a lot of use out of that. Charlotte Tilbury, the Beautyverse palette, Christmas 2023. Do we want it? No. Do we need it? No. The color story just doesn't speak to me. That's all. They just don't speak. It's not speaking. Editing Amber here. Couple of things, okay? First things first. I am back at Macy's working the cosmetics counter, so I have Lancome, Estee Lauder, and Clinique. Secondly, when I first saw this online, I was extremely hyped about it. When I saw it at work, extremely underwhelmed because the shades, they don't have all the shades for this, which I understand because it is a skin tint, but when I was looking at my shade, which is shade 6W1, very discouraged because it looks too light. Your girl has been testing this out for the past 3 days now, and yeah, I'm a fan. There's also a new concealer that is out. Well, I hope it's out because it's out on our counter. Estee Lauder Futurist Skin Tint Serum Foundation SPF 20. Do we want it? Yes. Do we need it? Yes. I want to compare this to the new Maybelline Skin Tint. So I use Estee Lauder foundations heavy in my kit, and the reason being is because when it comes to the shades make sense. She's got all the undertones. It's broken down from neutral, cool, and warm. It's a massive shade range. I can do so many things. I use it for the foundation. I can use it for concealer. I can use it for sculpting. It just works. So for that reasoning, I would like to try the skin tint because I'm curious to see what the coverage is going to be like, and I'm wondering if this is going to be something that I can use on my clients who, you know, if it's not obviously stage glam, just something just, you know, a little soft glam moment they don't want to. Okay, I'm back. My camera overheated. Estee Lauder Futurist Skin Tint Serum Foundation. Yes. Do we want it? Do we need it? Abso-freaking-lutely. Because I'm sure you guys have noticed my makeup aesthetic has changed. I've been talking about how I am over trying to keep my skin 100% like matte down, no oil. I have embraced it. I haven't been wearing foundation like that. Like today, I only have on just a very, like a couple of drops of the Maybelline Skin Tint because if you put too much on, it does turn into full coverage. I've already talked about that in other videos. If you have not tried that product, you have got to try it. But I'm just curious because I want to compare those two. Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Cream. I love this stuff. Do I want it? Yes. Do I need it? Yes. So this one is like muito grande, the big one. My husband is from Brazil and his first language is Portuguese. So I speak a little Portuguese. I'm learning. My goal is to be halfway fluent before we have a child. Anywho, Brazilian Bum Bum Cream, tá bom. Absolutely. Sol de Janeiro After Hours Perfume Mist. I sprayed this the other day. So yes, I'm that bougie girl. Everything that I do moving forward now, like 35 is a moment of excellence for me, okay? Everything that I do, how I move, how I look, how I speak, excellence, excellence, and excellence. Even all the way down to like my loungewear. I don't do raggedy loungewear, okay? Like you don't have to be dressed down to the nines. I like for my things to look neat. I like for my things to look clean, all the way down from my loungewear, my gym clothes to my pajamas. My whole nighttime routine is a moment. Why? Because excellence is the name of the game, okay? So when I'm in my nice night clothes that make me feel all cozy, I like to give myself a little spray. I like to smell good for myself. I like for my man to think I smell good too. And yes, I'm into it. Do I want it? Yes. Do we need it? Yes. Dior Backstage Glow Face Palettes. First of all, let me tell you something. These things are difficult to get your hands on. So if you have been wanting them forever and they happen to pop up in stock, run. I take that back. Sprint. Jump hurdles. Do not walk. Do I want another one of these? Yes, I want another one in both colors, the universal and then the other one. Do I need them? Yes, I need them for work. You know why? Because mine are smashed up. So they are very fragile and I need to keep a note just like whenever I travel to take them out of my kit and just put them in my purse because they have come out the pans because they're so soft. These things, I love them for eyeshadow. That's how I used them predominantly. I never put them in anyone's face, but I want to get new ones just because mine are all popping out of the pan. So when I open it, I gotta push it down. Like it's a whole situation, okay? So we want it, yes. We need it, yes. Selena Gomez Rare Beauty Warm Wishes Effortless Bronzer Sticks. Why do they have such long names for these products? That's annoying. Do we want it? Yes. Do we need it? Yes. Why? Because I ran out of my other one. I used it all the way down to the last drop. This is my absolute favorite bronzer shade, cream bronzer shade. And I love a bronzer stick because it's just easy. I had my own personal one. I have them in my client kit. They are fantastic. I love it. Glow Recipe Watermelon Pink Juice Oil-Free Moisturizer. Do we want it? Yes. Do we need it? Yes. It's a repurchase. We love this stuff. Right along with the Watermelon Glow PHA BHA Pore Tight Toner. I am definitely in need of this right now. I switched between the Glow Recipe, not the Glow Recipe, the Ole Henriksen and this one. Right now, like the skin is good. Things are on the upswing. I like this because it's hydrating. I don't know what cleanser I used. It was a cleanser I used 2 nights ago, and because the weather has changed now, like today it's only like 50-some degrees, and my skin felt so tight. No ma'am. So gotta switch out my cleanser. I'm gonna go back to my Clinique, to, the pink one in the bottle. I can't think of the name. That one. It's just very soft. And then this one, because it is like a hydrating toner situation, if you will. Amazing. It's got PHAs, BHAs in there, so just make sure you use an SPF in the morning, which you should be doing anyway because you're protecting your skin. Amen. Amen. Black don't crack, but it will shift a little bit if you don't take care of it. Next up, Paco Rabanne 1 Million Royale perfume. This is my absolute favorite fragrance that my husband wears. I don't know what it is about that man's body chemistry, but baby, let me tell you, when he got this on. So this isn't that one. This is a new one. It's the Royale perfume. I haven't smelled it yet, but I love all of Paco Rabanne's fragrances. So therefore, I will be getting this for Murillo for Christmas because it just smells so good on his skin. And I think, is that all? Is that all we have? Is that all we have? Oh, hold on. And then this one, do we want it? The Rare Beauty Selena Gomez Everyday Rose Lip Oil and Liner Duo. Yep, we want it, we need it. This color, so the color is in Delight, so you get the lip oil and you get the liner as well. I think this is just so beautiful, and it's going to be my go-to shade for the holidays. It is stunning. In fact, it's not available online. I need to see, please be, Arboretum has it. I'm going to get this as soon as I'm done filming this, okay? And that's all, folks. That's all I got. Let me know in the comments what you plan on purchasing this Sephora round. I'm only going to be picking up the necessities. Yes, there are some things that I want, but they're not a necessity. They're not a need. A couple of things that I am going to get for sure. The Selena Gomez lip product. I'll pick up for sure. Let me see. The Estee Lauder, the Sol de Janeiro, the Bronze. Just like, I'm basically going to be doing re-ups on things that I already know, love, and work for me. And fam, really quickly, I wanted to let you know that Lori also uploaded her video this morning. So if you like my content, you're gonna like hers too. Go watch, go subscribe. Let's get her to 3K subscribers by the end of the year, all right? Let's do it. So down below in the comments, let me know what you getting, and also let me know something that you want, but you know you're not getting because you don't need it, all right? Thank you so much for watching. Keep it simple and cast one more net.